Alright, looks like we're back again. I, after yesterday's stream, I've been wanting to do another one. I'm gonna try and do a daily one. It'll be a nice, yeah, it's a nice little thing to do each day. You know, streaming. It's, I put it, it's like a really, I don't know, it's a really nice thing, especially, you know, for when my writing isn't going so well, my drawing isn't going so well. It's, you know, it's kind of relaxing to do. It's like a thing I can do. That's really simple. Anyway, today we're going to get back to clearing out the current event, Darknights. So yeah, I realized that since I have a lot of time to do things, because if I'm going to do a video daily, I've got plenty of time. I can, and yeah, I'll go through the story today because I skipped it. Well, I didn't skip it, but I haven't looked through whatever this is yet. And the one for this event has been pretty interesting so far. I'm liking the, I don't know, I remember mentioning in one of my earlier streams that, I don't know, it'd be nice to sort of flesh out the sarkas a little, because, well, we keep getting tidbits, or little hints, from the operators that are sarkas in their backstory. Like Meteor right here. About how do I put it, everyone's a bit wary of them. Vulcan? Oh sure, I wonder if Vulcans are sarkas. Force. Ah yeah, that makes sense. And also whatever the deal with the steamer is. Oh, there aren't actually that many. What's this come? I think she's yeah, she's like a, I think a dragon of some kind? Yeah. Like, lazy? Lazy? Can't think of it, there aren't actually that many sarkas, operators. Is this Vigna? I don't remember. Yeah, she is. I could have sworn there were more of them. Although then again, yeah, we've got Sitaraka here. There's Vanilla? I don't think so. Yeah. I don't know. I think they do keep turning up in other stories, and they're also the mercenaries are frequent enemies. So a while ago, I'd been wondering what their actual deal was, and we're finally getting a lot of that suddenly. And it's also based around oops, W, who's become quite interesting. I think, although I don't know, I think that this event came out like at the start of this year, like pretty early in the other servers. So you know we've sort of been aware that this was coming, and that W was going to get a whole thing. But I don't know. It's nice to see what that is all about. Anyway, firstly, I'll just have a quick look through the story, and then I think there's some upgrading I might want to do. I realized I've got 500,000 credits and a lot of XP books, whatever they're called. Okay, so I think this is right back where we left off. Well, apparently there's gonna be spoilers here, I guess. So, I don't know. Come back in 5 minutes. It's also kind of interesting that we're getting, I don't know, we sort of looped right back around to the start of the game, which was the big Chernobog fight. I think I did get a bit confused earlier on in the story about, what was it? Giraffe. I'm really bad with names. Um, Teresa, I think it was. Uh, no, I feel like they made a bit of a deal about uh, Teresa having white hair, and so I don't know. I'm wondering if that's like a thing that W and Tallulah are connected to. It's definitely interesting to. I don't know how do I put it. It's a very interesting situation. You know, you're wondering what's going to happen. Wondering, you know, well, and also wondering like what W is going to do. I don't know. I think it's also been quite interesting. Well, I mentioned that the whole sarcasm stuff was pretty interesting, but also I don't know. It's just like the way they ended up how they are. Nice. Hmm. I don't know. They've got good they've got good writings for Arknights, although some of them are already. I don't know. I think I didn't get too much into the Hollow story, but I've gotten a lot more into this one. Hmm. I suspect, I don't know, I'm just gonna go theorize about story writing here. But I think it might have something to do with how, the Volon one was, I don't know, it was a bit mysterious and a bit confusing, I guess. You sort of had to, I suppose, how to put it? I mean, maybe I'm just not like a mystery story kind of person. No, I don't know. I think it's the tricky thing, and it's something I've noticed when I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons as well, is that because each of the sessions are so spread out, or in terms of Arknights, you play through the story as you play through the levels, but I'm not the kind of person who just sort of binges the entire event in one go. Which means that it's harder to keep all of the events in mind. You know, it's hard to keep all the facts in mind because you're thinking about, you know, what's been happening here, what's going on. But it's difficult to remember all of it. Which means a lot of the time, you know, the detectives, I think in this case were Folinic and Suzerain. And while they were pretty cool on themselves, it was a bit hard for me to sort of keep track of where they were, what they were doing, and like how the whole mystery was playing out. Which meant that every time I sort of booted up the game, I couldn't like, I don't know. It just sort of resulted in a bit of a lack of interest or lack of engagement. I'm not sure. There we go. How far are we from? Oh, we probably get them pretty easily. I don't know. And the thing about the Hollow Street, not Hollow, the event, is that for this event you seem to have to actually grind the event levels. In order to get the tokens, to get the cool stuff, to get the items. So I haven't been farming other stages. But yeah, I don't know. I think, how do I put it? I think the thing I like about this is that they've shown well, I think I like about Arknights in general is that they show all of the different races and cultures as being, I don't know, the kind of people that I could see myself like writing a character for like Dungeons and Dragons or something. Like they've gone into detail on like the sarcasm in this one, and you know, it'd be pretty cool if you're part of like this group of people, like in terms of Dungeons and Dragons, where, but it'd be pretty cool because they've got this whole sort of like warrior culture thing, but it's sort of done. I don't know. It's done like a. I don't know. I find it. Yeah, I have found it a lot more interesting than a lot of other warrior culture type people in fantasy. It could be also because the story is sort of told on like a personal level, and it's not about like. I don't know. I think it's just interesting because they're all, I don't know, ostensibly very cutthroat. So you constantly have like Innas and W at each other's throats, that kind of thing. I don't know. They've also got those nice little bits of lore about, you know, the standard bearers, and the thing about taking Asakas as weapons. It's all just like a really cool thing. You know, like the Scar Market and things like that. Anyway, let's try and clear this one again. This level was rather tricky last time. I have realized a few things though. Firstly, it's possible that I might try using some push operators to stymie the lancers. I also realized that I can just have the enemies come up around this way. Whoops. Have the enemies come up around here. In order to get them in the loop. I think the real tricky thing about this map is there's not a lot of ranged tiles and they're not in good places. Like, you can realistically only put down 2 ranged units in like any place you're focusing on defending. That said, I'm pretty sure... I'm not certain. If I knew more about the pathing of the enemies, I'd feel a lot more comfortable, but I think it seems like the ones from this in the top right try and go to this exit, and the ones here try and go to this exit. And so I think if you were really clever, you could find a way to trick these guys into taking a really long route that goes all the way around, and then also trick these guys into taking like a similarly long route that goes like the other way. But yes, I'm not like an expert at using blocks. Oh, and also using push pullers. Like, if they want to go here, then you might be able to like, sort of trick them into coming down here and then pushing them back over the wall so they have to come around again. Or things, I don't know, things like that. You could even push them over here and they'd have to come. I don't know. There's probably things you can do. Anyway. You also have reduced maximum HP on this map. I don't know, I honestly might want to try just having a blocker right in the front square here. Because this is the side where a lot of the lancers come from, and this side's just got infiltrators. So I'm probably pretty safe deploying some... I'm actually probably pretty safe deploying some ranged units here. I'll give it a shot. Like, maybe Angelina and Beeswax? No, I need consistent damage. Yeah, I want to hold on to Lapland and give her another try. Skyfire, I will swap her out for Exia, I think. No, put Kavi. Kavi's just too good. I'll do like a run and see how things go. Oof, let's have a stretch. But yes, the thing about Arknights having these really cool races with like, I don't know, just like interesting enough backstories, or like, I don't know, they're just sort of interesting enough that it's sort of the reason why I started making like a little supplement for them. It's not, I don't know, I haven't really done any work on it. I've had to go at putting together like the Ursus. Okay, no, I was wrong about the pathing. These guys come straight over this way. So yeah, I can just straight up force them to come up around there. I kind of want them to come down this way so that they'll be slowed down for my ranged units, rather than going up along the top row. So I don't want to block off this square. Okay, so let's block this off. Okay, he's still going to go around this way. I was worried he might come down this way. But unfortunately he's not going up there. Alright, let's put Texas here. Honestly, it's probably worthwhile to block. What? Did that not drop? Alright, we'll block this end off. So now they have to go around this way. Oh no, they're going down that way. I don't like that. Okay, I managed to get it just in time. I want to put Siege down, get them a bit of extra damage, a bit of extra blocks. That's why I wanted to deploy Texas first, because she is good in the back row. Okay, so if these guys go to this side, and these guys go to this side. Good to know. Anyway, in hindsight, I don't really have a good spot for Ifrit this time. Okay, I'll put down Solstice while I work things out. Okay, we'll try putting KV down there. I think overall, Ifrit's, at the moment I'll put it here. Like, I think normally I'd want to put a, somewhere with a bit of extra range, where she can be a bit further back from the front line, but this works nicely too. Okay, I'll put down Angelina for that healing. Oh right, no, my plan was going to be to stop them up here, wasn't it? Okay, it's time for Saria to start doing her thing. Okay, that's really not working, is it? Okay, now that Lapland's up there, I might put Silverash up here too. Just got him. I don't know, I'm really not doing this very well, but whatever. Oh, Ifrit's also hitting over this side. That's handy. It wasn't intentional, but it's handy. Oh, apparently you can just kill Blaze. Okay, I might have to get creative here. I only have one block left. That's not gonna really do it, is it? Because I wait Angelina's skull. Okay, these guys are coming around this way, right? I want to try and funnel them back around to where Ifrit is, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I have to remove this block. No. I have to remove this block, and then put... Oh no, I can do it. I remove this block, and then put a block here. They go right back around. Unfortunately, that's like my only chance. No, they didn't get it. Okay. I should probably deploy my healer in the right direction this time, and also just block off the front on the other side. Okay, what do I want to do this time? What changes do I want to make? Ifrit didn't do me a whole... I mean, this time she is going to. I've got a plan for her this time. I'm going to put her on the left side of the field. Swap up Kirby. I think I'll bring Gravel. So I want to heal her and a range damage dealer on each side. I've got... Lapland's been kind of useless. I don't know, she hasn't really been doing what I want her to. So I'll swap her out. Yeah, I'll swap back in Kirby. Alright, attempt number 2 today. Let's see how we go. I think also in order to like not mess up, I'm going to have to be a bit careful with what order I deploy my units. Okay, so firstly, first I block up that way, so now they're coming down this way, which is good for me. Next up, I'm going to block... I'm going to wait for that guy to go past a little, actually. Okay, now I'm going to block this. They're going to keep going that way. I don't quite have the... Okay, let's block this off, and now we've got a funnel pretty well. Oh, that's not good. This isn't going too well so far. Okay, I need to get Shining down. Okay, Gravel's deployment cost is a bit low, which means I'm not going to be able to deploy a lot of people. No, I'll swap her out for Silver Ash. Ah, it didn't quite beat. Oh, that's gonna suck. I also can't afford to let one person through. Okay, you will block you. I'll drop Shen down here, clear these two out. Okay. Oh, that didn't last long. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, this whole thing's going to pieces. Okay. I think I'll get my deployment order down properly. Yeah, it was starting to work, I just needed to have someone... I ended up deploying in a bad order. But I think this starting part is the real tricky thing. Okay. So I think I need to start off. So most of the ones from the start at the start of this mission come from the left-hand side. So I'm gonna try and plug that up real quick. God, you really have to start off with a lot of DP. This is looking bad already. Ah, that's interesting. Honestly, this way could work out a lot better. Yeah, if they come down here, I can hit them from all sides. But I also don't want them to rush me. Anyway, for now, I need to stop these two. These two are my immediate problem. Send them back around. Okay, this one's going a bit better. Yep. Yeah. I don't know, things were going interesting for a second there, and then I think I sort of messed up. Oh great, apparently even if you put them right at the front, they still die. Gosh, that's just the big problem, isn't it? I feel like I'm just gonna have to go straight ahead and use Maya and, like, just use Maya. Which is kind of frustrating. I don't know. Maya is tricky to use, and I have... God, he got slowed down and he still took half of Gravel's health off. Yeah, either I'm doing something really stupid. I'm probably doing something really stupid. I am just not in this. No. Okay. I'm going to take a break for like a minute, and I'm just gonna go do a different level. I don't know, maybe I'll come back to this. I might come back to this mission tomorrow. And recently, right at the start of the stream, I did say that maybe pushers and pullers might be interesting here, and then I immediately completely forget to use them. But that's it. I also, I don't know, apparently before starting the stream I didn't have a lot of energy saved up. I've only got 58 and none of the spares. So I'm just gonna keep moving on. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I had a bit of a think about it. I'm not gonna do it right now. But I think one of the things I was theorizing about was basically funneling the ones that come out of here into this funnel here, and the ones that come out of here into this one, and that way I have these 4 range tiles which can all help out. Yeah, so I'd have to. So if I want this unit to come down this way, I'd have to block off here. No, I think I only have to block off up here. No, I think because the real risk is that I don't want them to come up this way. I want them to go down. And I think when I previously, I don't know, it might take some experimentation, but when I blocked off this one, these guys, so these guys initially seem to come down this way, and then up here. It seems to be. No, they come down here, then up like that. That's their path. It's not like the shortest path, that's just their path. But when I put something here, they decide to repath up this way. Yeah, I don't think I can actually stop that without blocking off this area. I don't know, it's a puzzle. Anyway, that's what we have here. Okay, this one looks a lot fresher. There's actually room to deploy my ranged units. I can see a great place for Ifrit, like here or something. I reckon. Actually, no. What's gonna happen? This reminds me of the layout from the Granny event, actually. Yeah, because you have Big Bob. He just still stands here or something and gets flamethrowered. That said, I am still worried about those lancers. Those lancers are a real pain to deal with. I don't know, let's just bring the squad and see what happens. Because this is a fairly decent all-round squad. The only thing it doesn't have at the moment is anti-air. Because I didn't bring any snipers, but I don't think there has been like a single drone in this entire event, which is honestly kind of refreshing. No, drones are just kind of a butt to deal with. Yeah, what I say. So basically, wait. I think. Okay, so if you hit this guy at all, he'll alert all these ones, and they'll just rush you. and you'll need like a proper defense for them. It's probably pretty hilarious to stick Silver Ash hereabouts and just kill everyone. And also, he's going to patrol back and forth, I think. What's he going to do? Yeah, he's just going to patrol back and forth. Let's just... Let's just start off like this and see how we go. I also have to measure. I haven't. These two on the ends, those are pretty nasty. They have like a big AoE attack. Is that gonna hit him? Yeah, it's gonna hit him. So I'm gonna wait. Okay, so he stays here for a little bit actually, and he's also fairly slow. So I can probably use Angelina to snipe off this guy, which will, I don't know. It's not amazing, but it thins him out a little. As soon as that guy leaves, I'll pop Angelina, and now we'll get our first little friend. Oh no, Silver is gonna hit the... Ah, that's bad. Nuts. Okay. Let's do some quick calculations. Ah, this has gone pear-shaped, hasn't it? I mean, we've had to clear out most of the side except for the big boy. Okay, if I want to survive this, I have to retreat Angelina now. And I think Shen is going to be my best bet. Oh, that was a big mess up. Okay. Okay. So note to yourself to let Silver Ash just randomly hit the one guy you don't want to hit. Yeah, basically don't cover that line. I think what I want to do is try and snap off the that line of enemies down the bottom. I should probably have had Silver Ash face sideways. That way he can still help out, but also and still be in range of his slash. Because he shoots sideways. He's a fun dude like that. Gosh. I'm probably playing a lot worse than I did yesterday. I'm honestly a bit sleepy. I'm gonna blame being sleepy. Okay. You go there. I also still have pulses on the wrong skill. Okay, so this time I'm gonna have Silver Ash face this way. That way we can't just randomly hit the flag dude. Because that was what screwed me last time. Now I need to sort of slowly work on these guys. Which is tricky. It is going to be tricky. I mean, I can probably use Shen. You know, since this guy moves past, I'm going to activate Angelina. No, I'm going to drop Silence. Silence? Shining. God. Shining. You can't tell I'm tired. Start this guy and provoke this guy a little bit. So I also want Kirby to be here. Face this way, so that he again does not snipe the dude when I don't want him to. Okay, there we go. We've picked up 2 of them already. Angelina's skill is back on cooldown. Honestly, I might drop. I think this end guy here is like my biggest problem. These 2 end guys. So if I'm going to snipe anyone, it should be those 2. They've also dropped some casters down, so I'm going to use Shen to snipe all of them. This guy hits everyone, he's such an ass. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to rely on Kirby here. And Telopsis. Activate healing. He does not take damage, does he? Need an extra blocker. Will do for now. Yeah, that was enough to block. Okay, we got him. Let's retreat gravel. Okay, now what I want to do. I think wait for Shen to come back up. I'm already maxed out on DB. Yes, because only Silfrash, Angelina, and Kirby can handle these sword dudes. It is this guy here. This guy here that's going to kill me. Also, I have to pay attention to the timing of this guy. So I'm not going to drop Shen immediately. I'm going to wait for this guy to move back, and then I'm going to clear him out. The other nice thing about Angelina, her skill's really short, which means that there's no way she's going to still be active by the time this guy comes back. Okay, let's drop Shen and try and wipe these 3. No, it's just going to be these 2. Okay, they're all activating now. There is no longer any reason for me not to drop E for it. Let's retreat you. Okay, this is going to be the rough bit. Fortunately, I've taken care of the caster on this side already. I'm going to put Saria down here to block this guy. Okay, they're all out. Yeah, they're all active. It's more worthwhile to have Angelina do damage rather than... Right, this went super smooth. This is what happens when you have a plan. Everything works out. There we go. So yeah, as long as you're not a doofus and have Silver Ash face the wrong direction, that one's not too bad. I think the real trick is trying to snap off those two end dudes. Like, just don't have self-rest face the wrong way, and hit the flag parrot before you're ready, and snap off those end dudes. Gosh. I think it's getting hard enough that... Actually no, no sniper and specialist, I can do that. I did not need gravel. Gravel was my only specialist, and I didn't bring any, like, snipers. Which means I'm going to bring Spectre. Yeah, I don't have any snipers or specialists, yeah. Alright, time to do exactly the same thing, because that's how we roll. Okay, this one should be pretty smooth, because playing on challenge mode doesn't actually buff the enemies other than what it says. It is exactly the same other than those buffs. So this should be pretty easy. I might do the right hand side first. No, maybe. Wait for that guy to move. Okay, it's well out of the way now. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I'm just gonna have to take this cast this time because I'm gonna make sure I don't trigger the flag enemy. Because, yeah, triggering the flag enemy before you want to is really bad. Oh, I didn't need to activate that. I'm used to activating my deployment skills. I wonder why specialists and snipers are a bit banned. Like, they don't seem particularly, like, good on this. In specialists, you have fast redeploy and push and pull and ACK, I guess. I don't think anyone's worried about ACK. Breaking things. My cursor gone. I keep losing track of my cursor because of the white map. Because the map's the same color as my cursor. Things are going a bit more smoothly this time. Okay. Does Ifrit hit that guy? Yeah, she does. Which is good for me. I wanted to. Come on. Go shoot Zarya in the face. It'll be funny. Okay, my left side is fine, so I'm going to play Spectre this side. Okay, we killed the boss. The boss. We killed that guy. I'm going to underplay Texas in case I suddenly have to replay. In case I suddenly have to drop Blaze down, basically. Like that. But it's Shen. I thought it was Blaze, but it was Shen. I think there's a weird thing with Shen. Once I got her to... Once I mastered her second skill, I've sort of stopped using her as an actual guard and just sort of used her as a as a drop character. No, a drop character that actually deals damage, but a drop character. And then I'm always surprised at how much damage she actually deals, especially to armored enemies. Like, a lot of characters have trouble dealing with armored enemies. There aren't a lot of art-stealing characters, but Shen can cut those down pretty quick. Yeah, basically by charging up her skill. Level 6. I think this is the final one, so I'm gonna... So they're gonna come down here, come up here, and then go through this gauntlet. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it. On the other hand, it would be pretty easy, very funny if you could put a pool character here, and just grab them as soon as they go through. Pull them back over this side. That'd be pretty amusing. But I think I'll end this stream here today. Or hereabouts. Let's get all the things. What else do I actually want? Rocks, apparently. Give me your rocks. You can never have enough of these stupid rocks. Oh hey, guard ship. No. I'm stupid, no. I feel like I want... Because we were looking at E2ing Phantom earlier, and all I needed was the ships, but I'm just so tired that I didn't realize that those were the wrong ships. They're guard ships and not specialist ships. And also, like, the level 1 ships, not the level 2 ones that you need. Well then, in that case, I will leave it here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.